All right. Good morning and good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to today's session of A Course in Miracles. And we're still in the review session, our fourth review session. And today we're going to be looking at Workbook Lesson 145. 145, which consists of the two ideas that was set forth in Workbook Lesson 129 and 130. My name is Oliver Blue, and I am your temporary guide on this side. And it gives me a great pleasure to be here with you and to know that you are still on this journey with me and with others who have chosen to do something about the mind that we share. And when we say do something about it, we mean really it's about undoing the ego thought system, undoing the um, allegiance that we've given over to sin, consciousness, guilt, and fear. And so here we are on day 145 in our fourth review session. And remember that here we are learning how truth can be applied. The truth that we are learning, the truth that we know, how to apply it. These um, these workbook lessons are very practical, and without the practice of them, the knowing of them, it can be very elusive. And so, learning how truth can be applied is very important. Our aim in these review lessons is to ready ourselves for the truth that is always true. And we do that in that readiness, in that time of preparation, we hold on to this one central thing that we've been using throughout this review period. And it helps us move through the steps and through each one of the lessons. And that central theme is that my mind holds only what I think with God. My mind holds only what I think with God. And we realize that this is a fact, a matter of fact. And so this represents, excuse me, this represents the truth of what we are and what our Creator is. This one thought establishes us as co creators and guarantees our salvation. And we have discovered that lack of forgiveness blocks this thought and causes us to be self deceived. However, we're going to review today by readying our minds to understand the lesson that we will read and see the meaning that it is offering us. And so, for a few minutes here, we're just going to hold the thought that our mind holds only what we think with God. Only what we think with God. And we can only think the thoughts of God with God. We can only think God's thoughts with God. In a state of oneness, we think God's thoughts. And so we commune with this idea that my mind holds only what I think with God. My mind embraces, my mind maintains, it shares, it keeps, it grasps, it carries and support only the thoughts that I think with God. So these are the shared thoughts of God, which makes each of us a co-creator with our Father. Mm. Our first idea for today comes from Workbook Lesson 129. And it states, beyond this world, there is a world I want. Beyond this world of separation, there is a world that I want. And our second thought for today, which comes from Workbook Lesson 130, is it is impossible to see two worlds. It is impossible, absolutely impossible, to see two worlds. So, with eyes closed, we commune with these two ideas. And we allow each word to shine with the meaning God has given it. And we receive these ideas as gifts for today. These are God ideas. Beyond this world, there is a world I want. It is impossible to see two worlds. So as we go through our day, as each hour occur, we'll be reminded of our central theme that my mind holds only what I think with God. We'll bring this central theme, this central thought to our mind. And then we'll repeat the two ideas. Beyond this world, there is a world I want. And it is impossible to see two worlds. Well, that's our review lesson for today, Workbook Lesson 145. Remember that it is our goal, it's our aim to learn to apply that which is true through preparation and readiness of mind. That our mind become a resting place, a place of rest. Our mind become an altar. An altar unto truth. And today we hold this space for all humanity. For we share the one love, the one life. We share the one being that we are. Thank you so much for being here. And as you go through your day, know that we are what? We are the light of the world. And we are saviors indeed. Thank you. And we'll be back on tomorrow for our next session. Have a great day. Bye-bye.